Hey, you guys, you reached Power to Get Wealth Network. We're here again, and we're going to do a review on Credit Secret, which I mentioned before that I would do one. It's one of my very favorite sites, and so I have to share the wealth, right? And then if you guys have some great sites that get you out of debt and helped you get started so you can start businesses, share the wealth. Okay, make sure you share your links um, below, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, we'll have freebies for anybody's who actually subscribes. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so Credit Secret is one of my very favorites. As I said before, it was started by two of my friends. They're friends now. Okay, Kelly and Allison Felix. So the site, they basically started because they had some hard knocks. They had problems with their credit. And so once they got this formula down on how to fight back FCRA issues, they basically shared that information with us. Okay, Fair Credit Reporting Administration. So they found out the little loopholes how to um, basically get letters and fight back on things that we have on our um, credit report that are erroneous. And so it's pretty big. Let me tell you why. Because you want to fight your credit issues on your own. You don't want somebody else doing it because nobody knows your problems like you do. Somebody can pull your credit report and do those things, but nobody's gonna fight as hard as you will. And so I had a really good company, and they're called Green Path. I'm from Michigan. It's no secret I'm from Michigan. And so Green Path is a non-profit organization, and they help people to do debt consolidations. So they'll work on your behalf and go in and get things taken off, which they do it for a reasonable price. But one thing I found out about debt consolidation representatives is they can actually send what they want, and then they can pocket the change. So you can send them $100. I'm not saying that's what Green Path does, but that's kind of the thing of what a lot of debt consolidations will do. Now, for them, um, it's fine and dandy if you have the money to pay it. But for me, every penny counted, because I was at the time I was homeless, like I said before, and I was had went through an eviction, and so I was just going to either in the shelter or I was going from house to house. So I was struggling so hard. And then, one of my friends, she got up, left Michigan, and, she kind of inherited a place to stay. So she left me behind in her house. But lo and behold, I was getting evicted, because I wasn't supposed to be there, So I prayed to God, and I was like, God, you have to get me out of this situation. I pay my tithes, I pay my offering, I give to the house, and I serve in ministry. So I need a way out. And so when I did pray, God did answer. And I asked him for something that was going to help me not just get out of the debt, but something that was going to help me start my business. And so it didn't start right away, the business part of it. But the most important thing was so I can get out of debt, so I can get housing, and I could take care of those four walls. And so that's what I needed to do. Like that was an emergency. And so I got on the program at the time, and I talked to one of the guys. Which is one of the guys is Tony. I can't really give out his full information, but he saw me in need and he reached out to me and he told me, you know what? Stop that green path. We're going to look at some type of thing so we can make sure that you do not go into debt and you don't send money to anybody else. So go ahead, the $37 you have, call them, tell them, you can tell them to put it on pause for now. And then later on, you can probably stop the debt consolidation thing because I was working for the government at the time and I had to have something in place. So I was just going through so much where I didn't know what to do. So and then so the good thing is not only do you get to go through creditsecret.org and um, get be able to go to a members only group and post your questions, and they do have like uh, tricks and things that each member, they learn on their own from doing the program. So you'll get access to that if you don't have um, understanding of what the book says. So you'll get a physical copy of the actual book. Then you'll have an online copy of the book, which has all these letters. Okay. So when you go on creditsecret.org, you'll be able to get access to a lot of things. Okay. So you'll be able to get access to the members only page, and then you'll be able to get access to the Facebook um, thing, and then you'll also be able to access the information as far as the book. That's the most important thing because you can get a PDF version of it. Okay, so let me just break down the information in the book. Okay, with Credit Secret, the most important thing that you want to do when you get started, you want to be able to take care of making sure. So some people have bad credit because somebody mess up their credit. Okay. And so you want to make sure your name, your addresses, and things of that nature is correct. So they have a letter for that. And with that letter, I mean, it's like a magic bullet letter. Okay. It will bring your points up 67 to 100, 150 points just in 30 days. Okay, 30 days. Just think about it. And sometimes it's less than that. Okay, because it's a certain way we send the letter and we get it off there quick. Okay, and so when you're in an emergency and you might have to like get credit for something, those 100 points are very important. So if you want a quick start way, go ahead and send that first letter off. And then after that, you just start fighting everything else. So there is a method to doing the letters that are in the book. You want to go specifically by the book. Now, if you have questions about getting off your student loans, getting off your just erroneous marks, period, those things can come off. Some people get stuck on like inquiries or whatever. That's like the littlest, simplest thing to get off of your report, although it can come off. But you want to take care of your bankruptcies first. You want to take care of like student loans, I said, tax liens, any type of judgment, any type of repossessions. All of that, baby, is in the book. And one thing about me, so some people, everybody has their own story, everybody has their own situation. I couldn't even get a debit card, and basically I couldn't even no bank would work with me because I had issues with my bank, with banking. So, and when somebody jacks your credit up, you might not be able to get a debit card, or even a bank will look at you and deny you. So, if you're in check systems, baby, you can get some help. And from that, because if you can't get help with the bank, you definitely won't be able to start a business. So I had to start there, get my bank account, and then I was able to then from there start the process so I'll be able to get business credit. Okay, so that's underway for those people who are looking forward to that, and it's a lot closer than what you think. One other thing is you can get housing through this program. People have issues with, they want, one thing is, okay, I want a dream car. I was able to get my credit up so I could get a car. I had to get to work. I had to get my housing. And those are the most important things that you need. Your housing, you need a vehicle to get around so you can make the money. So I was able to do that. I was able to get um, a laptop so I can start my business. So those were the most important things for me. And then, the rest is history, period. The rest is definitely history. So, one other thing I did not add in there, but I want to mention about uh this. It's a program in there called Secret Money, and they help you get credit cards, okay? Up to $10,000 worth of credit, and it will not hit your credit, okay? So you can do that. They have other things that you can do in that program with Credit Secret. You're gonna want to do it. That's for members only, okay? Once you get a part of that group, you have access to that. You can get that while you're fixing your credit, and that alone, once you get that $10,000 worth of credit, boom, your credit is gonna rise. Okay, some people, and then there's just a lot of things that you can get through the program. We have other groups coming out of the program. So many testimonies where other people start their own business and they're helping other people to do credit. But the one other thing is, I was telling you that everything that I connect to has some type of affiliate program. So you can refer other people to the program, and I'm going to send a link so you can refer others to it as well. And then you can use your own link. But so hopefully that's helpful. I'm going to have another page for this so that you can actually get some little insider bits of what we have going on. So I know you're interested in the program. Just click the link below and don't forget to subscribe. If you have questions, make sure you ask some questions. And also, if you have any other affiliate programs that may have helped you to either get out of debt or helped you to start your business or just gave you a fresh start, hey, add that and let us, share wealth. All right. So you're talking to Aisha again from Power to Get Wealth Network. Have a great day.